Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, judges. Our project is based on virtual zoo. Uh, as we all know that kids are more onto mobile phones nowadays. Like they even a small kid is scrolling reels, and like in our days, like when we were kids, we used to play with small models of animals, and we were interested in wild animals. But nowadays, kids don't have any interest towards wild animals. So and parents are also not taking them to zoo in their busy life, and like they don't have interest over like what's happening in the nature. So like to bring down that gap where student like kids aren't towards animals, and even in schools and small schools they aren't capable enough to uh, purchase the softwares which are providing virtual zoo facilities. So, and the softwares which they are providing needs a high-end PC. So, to overcome that, we have built a like low fidelity product where they can run it on web browsers directly without any heavy gaming PCs or like without high-end PCs. So, it's like that. So as I said, just like the problem, it's like many students can't really afford to go to zoo sometimes, or like sometimes they don't have opportunities to go. And even for schools and schools, it's like difficult to take so many of the kids. Like managing them will be difficult. So to overcome that all and to overcome the price which the schools have to bear for their softwares, and the cost which they have to bear to present this heavy software. So to overcome that, we have built this. We would like to directly present you the like, prototype itself.
It's kind of a game, sir, actually. Where students can themselves play and experience it. It's just prototype as of now. Yesterday we have built there are three models of animals. Not so much interactive as of now. This is an example. It's an extinct animal. You can't really explore it in real life. If we give such space where students can experience what extinct animals were, how they look, they can have a closer look towards the animals. So like these are like ready to run on PC. So we are trying to build it on the web itself, where they can run it on their phone or like on any simple low-end configured PCs itself.
More project like more means more concentration on the people who are disabled. They can't go and visit the zoo. They can enjoy by seeing this and playing these games. The students can learn and play the games. By playing the games, they can learn also. So we have built.
Read it. So we have even added that option like we can even watch a video so that they are going to understand very easily. So that option also we have
Future what we are planning is that we are trying to integrate VR into the VR headset and feel that they are doing really
Democratic wider benefits means allowing people, means students, we are they in this student student can learn and enjoy the while playing the games. And environmental benefit, there is no impact on the environment of and accessibility, 100% safe, 100% safe. And people who are disabled, they can't go and visit the zoo, so we have done this. The people who are disabled, they can easily visit the zoo, and they can't feel that we are disabled, we can't go. And detention, gamification and the interact visual, where the people can play the game in a visual and realistic, they feel that we are in the zoo. And there is a feature that they are learning and playing the games.
This is like what's the features could like we can directly add a AI tour guide which can go through the zoo and explain what exactly that wild animal is meant, what it eats, what its diet, like what kind of lifestyle it follows. We can like integrate it using AI and like as I said like extinct animals. We can't really go and see extinct animals right now. For example, like as I showed the dinosaur or like dodo, which is extinct. We can't see them. So like this gives an option to see them very closely, how they were and what kind of size they had. Target audience, as I said, like the schools or like education hubs, whatever, like that's the target. Thank you. Any questions?
Nice work, team. So any one of you or two of you can come. I can see this. So this is this is a three-dimensional thing. So your sorry for that. You can see that. So now my point. So, you were talking something of like this kind or something else?
Like we want to do proper zoo kind of experience.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Point, my question, my ask is, right, so when this technology is, I feel, please correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like this technology is already existing through Google. This is just on any phone, you just open it up and you just create a space there, it comes up. So what is that different approach or different experience you are getting? So recently you can see in some Chinese theater, they gave some water sprinklers in the theater. Where whenever there is rainfall and all, they even felt that rainfall and all. So in the same way, see, if this what I saw is okay, of course, like just history created, I'm all okay with that because the more number of hours you spend on something, you are refining it more. No worries. So if I say that like after 3 months I come back and I see the same, it would be having great graphics. Right, I can understand that and you would give a great user experience. You have. So now, my take is like, what is the different setup you're given?
The one which you showed, like, or else similar kind of birds, they are meant for like people who are like almost grown and they it's like too much realistic. Kids like want something cartoonish and they would like to have that kind of fun. Like kids want something that attract them. Like these kinds of wild elements won't really attract them. If you take a note on cartoon, like kids like to watch cartoon rather than reality, whatever it is. So it's
I guess there are so many like animated channels which are doing that work already. Asking.
like we wanted to do like VR kind of
VR effect. So, okay. So I want you people to rework on your like the problem statement which you're solving. So problem statement is done. So you want to give a virtual experience of a zoo. I was really thrilled in the beginning when I just saw, but now I felt I've seen. Don't take me as a right. I'm telling you that. So then a person like me can also know. Many people can know. Right. So मेरा point ये है कि can you get your objective of your problem statement much more in depth so that you can sort a real time issue. Of course, problem statement is already given, right? That is defined by Smart India Hackathon. So people are just picking that and you are trying to work. So this, I feel, this already exists. If it is not existing, then you will have to take care of saying that, okay, how do you justify that? Okay, sir, this is existing. So as I just showed that video or that photograph, what different approach you are giving. So that's my point. Because other than that, it's actually good that you people have thought something of that. And I think that's a great work. Right? Congratulations on that.
Congrats for your contribution. So basically, I'm more interested in that VR part. So making it more realistic. You can say now if you go to the mall, they're having some games, right, with VR. So you go and have a headset and you feel that reality. So that can be done by like adults. So currently, like adults are doing. So kids, if they are having this kind of experience, it will be more better, or they'll have real-time experience of the zoo. Right? So that's what your intent is. So VR implementation is a challenge there. So you need to focus on that. That would make this product a better, unique product rather than just working on the visualization and the knowledge base. Right? You can implement some VR like as your objective. Yeah? So VR along with that you provide some information regarding the particular, like you are saying gaming, right? So gaming can't be done with wild animals, I guess. That's what my another intent, my goal. Like you are saying, it's a gaming application, but you are going to dinosaurs and lions and tigers. So how can you make kids play with the wild animals? Yes, right. So this is another concern regarding your project. You need to identify those concerns. See, first thing is like you are not going to do any project just for sake of doing it. You need to identify the social problem, what common people are facing, right? So that problem you have to identify, and you need to provide solutions for that. So you need to identify something major thing, right? Even if it is simpler also it is fine, but it has to provide some solution to the common people, right? So VR part is fine. I'm okay with that VR part. But how can you make it as a gaming application? That is my question.
So the thing is, it does require a hardware. Actually, they have mentioned it, but we are still working on it.
Yeah, sure. Definitely you can work on it, not a problem. But make it more featureable. Like you can have more features into it so that your product is going to be sold. You can monetize on your product right at the end. But how do you monetize it? How do you sell it? Right? So ultimately, how are you going to advertise it or market it? Right? So that is, if you are having some good features in it, which are not existing ones, and which cannot be overtaken by others in a near time. Right? So you have to focus on all these things. Right? So if you just think like you are going to provide a solution that won't work. Right? So now today it's AI era, and innovations are growing every day. Agentic AI is more deep now. Right? You think about generative AI, now generative AI is gone. You think about agentic AI now. So agentic AI is doing everything. You don't have to sit and code for hours together now. Agentic AI does everything for you. So in that era, how do you make your product sellable? That's my question. So you're telling about gaming, just think about that gaming for this particular project. So gaming for wild animals, I think it is not fun. It is not there. Just think about that and add more features into it. That would help.